In this video, we're going to cover users and control settings for Zoho Marketing Hub. We'll cover managing users, roles, and privileges. So you access those down here. You click this setting button, so it will take you to this page. Click on manage users. Here you can see I have 2 users, and we can add another user. You will have to have users in your Zoho. If you have Zoho 1, click on users. This will take you to your Zoho 1 dashboard, where you simply select someone's name and then you can assign a role to them. The idea behind setting up a role is there's a few predefined ones: standard admin, standard user. Standard admin is just what you would think, access to everything. This person can change anything that they'd like. The standard user does have some limitations. What we're going to do here next is we are going to create a custom role with privileges. So if we're here in settings, if we click on roles and privileges, let's go ahead and add a role, and let's call this one content creator. Add. And so now it's going to allow us to check all of the access that this person will inherit. And so the idea behind this test role, content creator, is we only want them to be able to send emails, right? We don't want them to be able to delete leads, to export leads. Regular and advanced campaigns, that's fine. We want them to create regular and advanced campaigns. Reports, sure, we'll let them do that. Mailing lists, they should not be creating any new mailing lists. Social campaigns, these people, as I mentioned, are only sending out emails, so they should not even be able to access any of the social campaign capabilities within Zoho Marketing Hub. Autoresponders, this is basically when you send out an email, you can set up an autoresponder so that if the recipient clicks on an email, or if they open an email, you can send them a different email, and so we'll allow them to have that. Workflows, this you can really get into trouble if you do not know what you're doing with workflows, so we are going to not even make that tab visible for them. Custom fields, sure, we want them to be able to see custom fields, but we don't want them to create custom fields, modify, or delete. Custom merge tags, again, these content creators are only sending emails, so they do not need to create, modify, or delete any merge tags. Campaign themes, this is basically your header and your footer, and again we have these standardized, so no need to allow them access to that. Tags, web assistants, we're just going to go ahead and hide the web assistants from them. The library, we should give them access because this is where, right here, this is where the file attachments and pictures and things are there, so they will need access to that. Webhooks, they will not need access to this. Journeys, let's go ahead and allow them to create, or I'm sorry, let's not allow them to create new journeys. They can see them, but they cannot create them. This is because we only want the content creators to be able to send emails. Sign up forms, again, we can just take this away so that they cannot create sign up forms. We do not want them using the SMS functionality. We don't want them creating campaigns or email journeys that leverage this capability. So we're just going to go ahead and hide that. And products, we're going to go ahead and hide that as well. And so you can see here, we are about to create this, or we have created this content creator role, and we've modified the standard permissions here to fit our use case. So I'm going to click save here. And so when we come back to users and controls, manage users. So I could come here and choose assign role, and this is where I could assign the role. Content creator, assign. And I'm going to change this back to a standard user, assign. And you'll note if we come in here, settings, say we want to delete that role that we just created. We just created the content creator role. And so you're going to click here under this little arrow down button. And you're going to choose content creator. You have to make sure this role is not assigned to anyone before you delete it. But content creator, and then we're going to choose delete. So this is going to click delete the role that we just created, and now we're back to the two roles, standard admin, standard users. There is a technical article describing what all these roles do. If we scroll down here to the matrix of permissions, you can see that Zoho has a technical article that goes through use cases and kind of walks you through create, modify, delete, and export for all of these kind of main menus. And so I will put this in the show notes, and I hope that this was beneficial to everyone.